Good morning. So this week we are starting a new book and it's called Two Bear Cubs. It is a myth, and if you don't know what a myth is, you'll find out in a little bit because we're going to read it and talk about it. So today's goals are I can identify story structure, I can find the story's message or theme, and I can retell the most important events in the story. And we've already gone over the essential question this week. It is, how do members of a community help each other? So we already kind of have an idea of what the theme of this is, helping each other, right? So let's go ahead and read the book online. You guys have this as well. And it'll probably look exactly like this. And it has the audio over here if you want to use it. I don't care if you use it or not. I would like you to read it and understand it. So the title of this book is Two Bear Cubs. It is a Miwok myth from Robert D. Sansoshi, illustrated by Tracy Walker. And this has different characters, so it's actually a play. We got the storyteller, Mother Grizzly, older brother, younger brother, hawk, fox, badger, mama deer, two fawns, mountain lion, mouse, and measuring worm. When usually when I do this story, I give everybody a part in the class, and then we have fun and we do fun, silly voices and everything, but not going to work out today. So while I'm reading it today, you're going to have to pay close attention to who is talking, okay? Because I'm not always going to say the name of the character. Okay? So our genre today, if you go over here, it is a play, all right? A play is a story that can be performed for an audience. As you read, we're going to look for headings that tell you where the scenes begin, dialogue or words that the characters are saying, and stage directions, right? So when you do a play, you need all these things because you need to know what the stage looks like. You got to build it. You have to know what you're doing. Are you just standing there like a statue, or should you be like waving your arms, or be super sad, or go hug mama bear, things like that, okay? So let's read a little bit about the author. Most of Robert D. Sansoshi's idea for books come from reading and researching. He is fascinated by folk tales from around the world. His books are retellings of these stories. Meet the illustrator, Tracy Walker. Tracy Walker likes to study the natural forms that are all around her, such as trees, plants, and flowers. She likes the designs of nature and uses these designs to inspire her art. All right, so the prologue is kind of like introducing the play, right? So it's something that they start in the very beginning to get the whole audience ready. Prologue. The storyteller enters stage left. Many snows have come and gone since this story was first told. My people, the Miwok, live in California, some of what is now called Yosemite Valley. We tell stories of the old days when the animal people lived in the valley. One story begins with Mother Grizzly going to the river to catch fish for herself and her cubs. Scene 1. Setting, we are in a forest and mountains. On the stage left, open sky is dotted with clouds. On stage right, there's a blue cloth or painted cardboard across the front of the stage, suggesting a river. Mother Grizzly enters from stage left holding a fishing basket and stands on the riverbank. Her cubs, younger brother and older brother, enter and begin to play in the water. Older brother, don't be afraid of a little water, younger brother. I'm not, older brother. Mother Bear is scolding. Children, stop scaring away the fish, or we will have nothing to eat. Out of the water now. I want you to gather berries, but stay close and do not go downriver. Strange things happen there. Mother Grizzly moves to stage left and the cubs move to stage right while playing and pushing each other. A berry bush approaches. I didn't know berry bushes. Look at these berries. He picks them and eats them greedily. They are so sweet. Taste them. Younger brother, we should take them back to Mother. When older brother ignores him, the younger cub begins eating the berries too. Suddenly, he rubs his tummy. I've eaten too many. Older brother. We will bring some back later. Oh, I am full too. Let's see what's downriver. Younger brother. We're not supposed to go there. Older brother. I see only the river and the trees and the stones. What is there to fear? After a moment's hesitation, younger brother. Younger brother. I'm tired. The sun and my full belly make me want to sleep. Older brother. A nap would be good. Ugh. Younger brother. See the big flat rock? It looks so warm. Let's rest there. Storyteller. The cubs fell asleep on the stone, but the stone was the seed of a mountain. As they slept, the stone grew bigger and bigger and higher and higher. His hand spirals upward. It carried them so high that only the hawk saw them as he flew past. The hawk enters stage right, waving his arms like wings. He flies past the rock, looking at the sleeping cubs, and then flies back off stage. Meanwhile, Mother Grizzly wondered what had become of her cubs. Scene 2. Fox and Badger are on stage, leaning cedar planks against the tent-shaped frame and poles. Mother Grizzly enters stage left, calling, "Older brother! Younger brother!" Mother Grizzly sees Fox and Badger. "Fox! Badger! Have you seen my cubs?" "No, I've been helping Badger build a new home." "Badger? Neither of us has seen them. We will help you look for them." Fox, Badger, and Mother Grizzly search to the right. Mother Deer and Fawns enter stage left and see themselves grinding acorns. Fox, Badger, and Mother Grizzly return to stage left and discover Mother Deer and her two fawns. Mother Grizzly. "Mother Deer, my little ones are missing. Have you seen them?" Mother Deer. "They have not come by while my children and I were grinding acorns, but we will help you find them." Mother Deer and Fawn rise and join the others as they move to stage right, and then back again to the left. They meet Mountain Lion carrying a load of firewood. Mother Grizzly. "Mountain Lion, we are looking for my lost cubs." Mountain Lion sets her burden down. "I will help you find them." All move to stage right while Mouse enters from stage left and sits. Mouse is weaving a basket. The group at stage right moves left and meets Mouse. Mother Grizzly. "Mouse, have you seen my cubs? We have searched everywhere for them. We have looked in the hollow logs and the caves and the berry patch and the honey tree." Mouse, rising. "No, but I will help you. Perhaps they went down river." Mother Grizzly. "I warned them not to go there." Mother Deer, patting Mother Grizzly on the shoulder and glancing at her own fawns. "Sometimes our little ones do not listen very well. I agree that we should look downriver." The animals on stage move slowly towards the mountain. Fox, stopping and pointing. "Look, everyone, there's a mountain where there was only a stone before." All slowly raise their heads as they scan the mountain from base to summit. As they do, Hawk enters before flapping his wings. Mother Grizzly. "I see Hawk." "Hawk, have you seen my lost cubs?" Hawk calling down. "They are asleep on this strange new mountain." Mother Grizzly. "Please fly up to my children, wake them up, and help them find their way down." Hawk pantomimes flying towards the cubs and being blown back by the mountain wind. After several tries, he speaks to those below. Hawk calling down. "The wind will not let me reach your little ones. Someone will have to climb up and rescue them." Storyteller enters stage left. One by one, the animals tried to reach the cubs. Animals pantomime their attempts as the storyteller speaks. If you didn't know, pantomime means like they're play acting. Mother Grizzly tried several times, but always tumbled back. Mouse jumped from stone to stone, but quickly got scared and jumped back down. Badger climbed a bit higher, Mother Deer a little bit higher. Fox did even better, but none succeeded. Even Mountain Lion failed. When Mother Grizzly sees this, she begins to weep. The other creatures gather around to console her. Unnoticed by them, Measuring Worm enters. Mother Grizzly, Mountain Lion, you are the best climber and were my best hope. There is no one now who can save my cubs. Measuring Worm, I will try. The other animals turn and stare at him. And then all except Mother Grizzly begin to laugh. Mountain Lion, foolish Measuring Worm, do you think you can do what the rest of us have failed to do? Mouse, meanly, Tutakana, your name is longer than you are. Storyteller, appearing stage left. My people call Measuring Worm Tutakana, which means little curl stretch. He moves by stretching, two, then curling, talk, the way a caterpillar moves. Mother Grizzly, drying her eyes. I welcome your help. Measuring Worm begins to climb, all the while crying, Tutak. The other animals sit, staring at the mountain, watching as the worm stretches and curls in a climbing motion. Tutak, Tutak. Scene 3, Storyteller. In time, Measuring Worm climbs even higher than Mountain Lion. He climbs so high that the animals below could no longer see or hear him. Sometimes he would grow afraid and stop when he saw how high he had climbed and how much higher he had to go. Then he thought about poor Mother Grizzly, so worried, at the bottom of the mountain. He thought about the cubs in danger at top. Then he found his courage again and continued to climb, all the while crying, Tutak, Tutak, Tutak. Storyteller exits as Measuring Worm finally crawls onto the rock. He bends over the two sleeping cubs and calls, wake up! The cubs are drowsy as they wake up and stretch and yawn. Ooh. Older brother crawls and looks over the side of the rock. Younger brother, something terrible has happened. Look how high we are. Younger brother, also on his knees, peers down. We are trapped here. We will never get back to our mother. The cubs begin to cry. They have forgotten Measuring Worm. Measuring Worm, comforting the cubs. Do not be afraid. I have come to guide you safely down the mountain. Just follow me and do as I say. We will follow the safe path that brought me here. Older brother, I am afraid I will fall. Younger brother, I'm scared too. Measuring Worm, gently. Surely Mother Grizzly's children are not so afraid, for she is the bravest creature in the valley. Older brother puffs out his chest and beating it with his paws. We are grizzlies, we are brave. Younger brother doing the same. We will follow you. They pantomime following a safe path in a single file with Measuring Worm leading. Older brother following and younger brother behind. Below, Fox suddenly spots something, stands up, and peers more closely. Fox, excited, pointing to a spot about halfway up the mountain. Mother Grizzly, look! Measuring Worm is guiding your cubs down the mountain. All the animals look where Fox is pointing. Mother Grizzly, joyful and fearful. Be careful, my children. Mother Deer, reassuring her friend. Trust Measuring Worm. He has brought them safely this far. Tell you now. The animals continue to watch. They slowly lower their gaze to follow the climbers as they come down the mountain. At last, the cubs and Measuring Worm make a final leap from the mountain to the ground. The cubs run to their mother. Mother Grizzly gives them a big hug. Then she pushes them away and shakes her finger at them. Mother Grizzly scolding. Both of you have been very naughty. Look at the trouble and worry you have caused. All of us. You did not listen to me and went where you were not supposed to go. Older brother, hanging his head. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Younger brother, starting to cry. I will never disobey you again. Mother Grizzly, gathering them up in her arms again. Be sure that you remember what happened today, but do not cry, little ones. It has all ended well, thanks to the help and the courage of the measuring worm. That was a very sweet story. All right, guys, so I want you to really think about the theme of this story. Is the theme that you should look at little people like they're dumb? Probably not, right? Is the theme that you should do everything by yourself? Probably not, right? You know what the theme is, right? If we all work together, we can find a solution. The smallest person isn't always useless. You have to remember everybody has value and can help you. All right, guys, you have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for reading with me.